My name is Jonathan Parks, and welcome to Jonathan's Nature Crafts. I must inform you that I do not live in this house by myself, but live here with other people. Sometimes other members of the household may have to walk through areas where I might be recording with other family members on the phone. If you hear any noise like that, please feel free to disregard. We are doing our best to get noise canceling equipment, which may at least keep you from hearing exactly what is being said. Thank you for considering. Okay, so it comes a little time to show a little more as to how we kind of finish the project up here. There's probably going to be little things to come back here and take care of sometime a little later, but I will say there's just a little place here where we kind of got a little work to do on the other side of the body, so kind of try to take care of that little bit of work as far as how it goes. And so I say just kind of move the camera down a little bit where you can see exactly what we are doing, and sort of make a little stripe in there and sort of paint the line just like that. Paint it the other part of the way as well, and see it kind of almost comes out about similar to the way it does on the other side, as you can see. So that's how this little work is showing to make its way up and do like this, I say. And then sometimes, show the rest of how it shall make its way to do what it's going to do when we all get a little bit more done, I say, and kind of make it so a little bit more line comes into the work and sees how we do with this, I say. And when it's coming down to a little more, we got the little place here where you can see what else we have now, and just kind of make that line so it's going to go across its side, and make it so it's going to be a little bit of a shepherd of a dog and of all things. And we know that there's times when different nationalities kind of like have little things go different ways, and we don't know exactly how all these creatures get their names, but this just almost kind of resembles a certain dog I used to see when I went out to this little ministry for the homeless. I was petting on her and loving on her, and of course her owner was somebody who kind of, was kind of needing her to be a dog to protect her, because she probably just needed a little protection from people for something about the way she was. So they kind of had to take matters into consideration, and she kind of came to me and said about the dog, no, don't pet her too much, because pet her too much and she won't do her job. So apparently she needed that dog there to protect her, give her a little safety. And so I say, with little work we do, I tell y'all that this is just kind of like work as it comes and work as it goes. And for the little blessed shepherd, I say that this is just kind of like a nice little way to work along, make things come out the way they should be. And I say that as for this painting job, we've kind of gone pretty far. Time to kind of take over the little places where a little white still shows on the other side, the side that's already been painted a little bit. Perhaps we'll come back and add a little bit more on one original side here, and then kind of like make it so we see how this is going to come out to be when we all just get a little bit more done with what we have and what we do, and make it so that a little dog shall just kind of be a little character of a ways to us, and put on the little stripe down its back and its tail. I say, this is just kind of like some work we make our way into just to see a little bright, shiny ways that goes about our lives. Make it so we see the good old shepherd dog and all the things we learn about these. And I tell you, when I was a kid, I had a little book that was given to me by my grandfather, and I'll tell you all a little bit more about it. Now, the book was already kind of really torn and old and worn when I got it, but I looked at it for a while, and then it got put away with some other stuff and I couldn't find it, so I purchased another one like it. The other one was kind of a little bit more restored, and it was kind of kept in good shape, so I purchased it off of eBay and looked at it. And of course, when the one that came from my grandfather was found, it was thrown away because we decided we no longer needed the pieces to that one, since we kind of had another one to work with. And so I'd say that this was just kind of how a little work was done in all we had and all we did. And I'd say that probably we're going to let a little paint dry here and probably come back and take care of just a little bit more when we get around to it. But I decide for this video we might make it a little shorter, because this is where it's going to need a little more time to dry. But we can come back along and use a little silver paint and pink paint to make the nose and the eyes, and demonstrate a little bit more how that work gets done. That might not be all the detail of a German Shepherd in real life, but it's what we do to kind of make the eyes and nose stand out from the black paint and the little painting of one. So I appreciate the fact that you all come on here, keep up with me, and watch, and will ask that you always keep in touch. And of all things, I say I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I hope to see you in the next video. Stay tuned.